You already know what it feels like when Source speaks. Perhaps it arrives as an image that lingers, a sudden clarity or a vibration that hums through your being. You've been listening maybe for lifetimes to that subtle language of energy. This journey isn't about learning something new. It's about refining your awareness of how you perceive Source, how your consciousness receives guidance through the senses of the soul. Before we explore which Clair is strongest for you, there's a subtler foundation, your openness to receive. Your intuitive gifts do not awaken through effort. They unfold through permission. Belief is not about convincing the mind something is true. It's a quiet willingness to allow what's already true to reveal itself. If there's still a part of you waiting for proof, that part is standing guard at the gate. But when you soften, when you let go of expectation, you begin to notice clearly, to perceive what has always been present. The channels are never dormant, they are always flowing. Openness simply allows you to register, interpret, and integrate the subtle messages that have always been moving through you. Now let's look at the 5 primary clairs. Each clair reveals one way in which Source communicates, offering a doorway to perception. Clairvoyance is clear seeing. Clairvoyance is the gift of inner sight, perception beyond the visible. It is not imagination, it's revelation. Images, scenes, colors, faces, light patterns, they may appear spontaneously in the mind's eye or even overlay the physical world. They carry the unmistakable texture of truth, calm, luminous, and complete. Imagination can train the inner eye, much like stretching a muscle. But true clairvoyance arises in stillness, not in creation. Guided visualization can strengthen your ability to recognize imagery, but authentic visions appear spontaneously, without effort or intent. You do not make them appear, you simply learn to recognize when Source is showing you something. Clairaudience, which is clear hearing, is hearing the voice of vibration. It may sound like a whisper in your thoughts, a tone, a melody, a hum, words, but not like your ear would hear it. Clairaudience opens as you attune to the frequencies that are already present, learning to discern the guidance of Source and your guides from the noise of thought. It is easiest to hear when all thought is stilled, and then it is as if the vibrations, which you then translate into words, just appear in your awareness. Clairsentience, which is clear feeling, is when the body as the instrument directly translates the energy. You feel the truth of things before you can name them. Your body becomes the tuning fork of the unseen, registering emotion, density, and light with exquisite sensitivity. Many who carry this gift were once overwhelmed by it, mistaking empathy for burden. But as you ground in your sovereignty, Clairsentience becomes one of our most trustworthy guides. A bridge between your human and your soul awareness. Claircognizance is clear knowing, and it is the silent arrival of truth. It is not image, sound, or sensation, it's just knowing. It comes whole, complete, often defying logic, just carrying absolute certainty. This is the language of pure consciousness. When Source moves through you as recognition, there is no searching, only remembrance. And as you trust it more, you will feel the flow more often, like an unbroken stream of quiet wisdom. Lastly, there are clear smell and clear taste, which is Clairaudience and Claircognizance. These are subtler extensions of sensitivity, the way energy impresses itself through scent and taste. You may smell roses when you experience the closeness of Source, or sense the taste of salt when you are tuning to the oceanic field of emotion. Though more rare, they remind us that all perception is simply vibration translated into form or human understanding. Now, as promised, let's look at how you will recognize your dominant Clair. Now, let's take some time to feel which language of Source you recognize most easily. When you receive guidance, does it tend to appear as images or symbols behind your eyes? That is clairvoyance. Or do you sense truth as a word, a whisper, a resonance, a vibration that carries instruction? That is clairaudience. Does energy register in your body, a weight in your chest, a tingle, a warmth, or an emotion that tells you what is true? That's clairsentience. Or does knowing simply arrive, whole and wordless, beyond reasoning? That's claircognizance. You might even notice subtler expressions like a scent, a taste, a texture in the air. All are true, all are valid. Whichever feels most natural, most effortless, that is your dominant Clair. But remember, the others are not dormant. They are harmonics of the same field, ready to strengthen as your awareness refines. As each Clair is a facet of perception, not a power, but a sensitivity. Together they form the multidimensional language of communication between you and Source. The more receptive you become, the more fluent the dialogue. As you move through your days, begin to record what you notice. Your intuitive flashes, sensations, moments of knowing. A Clair Journal will reveal to you how you perceive Source most naturally at the moment. It will show you the path of your own intuitive awakening. If you honor it, this will lead to strengthening of these Clairs. And before you know it, more and more of the Clairs will become a natural way for you to hear, see, feel, perceive the presence of this guiding force that is always available to you. In the next video, we will explore how to stabilize your intuitive reception so that what you hear, sense, or know from Source can be trusted and integrated without distortion. This is where guidance becomes embodiment, not something received, but something lived. Until then, I'm sending you my infinite love. Goodbye.